Christianity is one of the most followed and debated religions in the world. But beyond the sermons and services, there are some uncomfortable questions that we rarely talk about. Today, let's dive into 3 controversial truths about Christianity that might change the way you view faith. Let's get into it. Hey guys, it's your girl Racine and welcome to another episode of Controversial Truths with Racine. Let's get into it. Today, we'll be discussing 3 controversial takes on Christianity. Let's get started. Controversial take number 1. Christianity has become more about image than faith. Some people argue that Christianity today focuses more on appearance, attendance, social media than spirituality and faith. While others believe that public expression of faith inspires other people to believe. What do you think? Some people believe that visibility doesn't mean hypocrisy. What do you think? My personal opinion is that sometimes, yes, the church focuses on image, how you look, how the people look. You notice when they go on stage, they're all dressed up, they're in their finest clothes. And sometimes, in my personal experience, new people come in and no one talks to them. We're not really spreading the gospel around. We're more focused on like how things look. So that's my personal opinion. But on the other hand, we need visibility because in this time now, more people are staying at home and watching the service online. So you need things to look good. Some people are attracted by that. So that will bring in more people. More people are online. A lot of pastors now, they're sharing messages online, and some people might be inspired by watching those messages and going to church after watching them online. So I see why the church is focused on like looks and aesthetics, because this is the time that we're living in right now. So I get both sides. What do you think? Controversial take number 2. The church fails to practice what it preaches. Critics say the church teaches love, humility, and inclusion, but behind the scenes, there's judgment, there is exclusion. On the flip side, no institution is perfect. The church also does community work. They support kids. They support people in need. So what do you think? I agree with the second point. No institution is perfect. Whether you go to church, school, your job, there's always gonna be judgmental people. So if you're just looking at church saying like, oh, there's so many judgmental people, there are judgmental people in the world. That's just how life is. And yes, church should be a place where people are a little bit more nicer and kinder, but that's just not how it is sometimes. And I've personally experienced people who were judgmental to me growing up in church, but I didn't let that stop me from going to church. I still went because guess what? I serve God and God alone, not people. No matter if they look at me and they say, oh, what is she wearing? Or, oh, what's wrong with her hair? That's not who I'm going there to worship. I'm going there to worship God. So that's the most important thing to me. And yes, we are striving to be more like God, but no one is perfect. And yes, the church can do a lot more within the communities and stuff, but I think they do charity work and they help some communities that are in need. And yes, we could always be doing more. Everyone could be doing more, whether that's church, school, the community, but I think the church tries. So I'll give them that. Controversial take number 3. Blind faith can be dangerous. Some people argue that being told to just have faith can discourage critical thinking or questioning leadership, which can lead to abuse, misinformation, and corruption to go unchecked. On the other hand, some people think that faith by definition builds trust, and questioning everything can defeat the peace that faith brings. What do you think? I believe in faith, okay? Without faith in God, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I've said that many times. The Bible says faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Without God, a lot of us wouldn't be where we are today. Faith is what carries us through hardships, when we're feeling down, when we're praying for something and we're not seeing it happening just yet. Faith is the thing that keeps us hanging on. And when God comes through for us, we are so happy that we had that faith, because it brings us peace, it brings us joy, and we know that we are not in these battles alone. God is with us, and He'll carry us through our battles if we just have faith. So what do you think? And even if you don't believe in God, you need faith to carry you through in everyday life too. Like faith to pass your exams. Like you have to tell yourself, I'm gonna pass my exams. Or faith to get that job. You're telling yourself like, oh, I'm gonna get that job. So I think faith is needed in everyday life as well, not just in religion, not just in Christianity. Whether you see Christianity as a system of hope or a system that needs reform, these debates prove one thing: faith is personal, but it's also powerful. The question is, are we using it to divide people or to unite them? Let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. Leave me a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.